Hi there and welcome to another of our rhythm tutorials. And if you've been watching and following these over the last few days, you'll notice that the rhythm and the level of difficulty has increased as we've gone along. And in the last couple of videos, we also combined some of the rhythmic patterns with lyrics from rhymes or songs. And in the last video, we also looked at ways that we could combine the 16th notes or the ticka ticka notes with the 8th notes, the TT notes, and created a new combination. So T ticker or ticker T, and whichever way around you have those, they're always going to be worth one heartbeat. So what we'll do first of all is we'll just go through the rhythms on the left. We're going to feel that pulse. So we're going to just feel where the heartbeats would be in relation to the notes. And then we're going to mix them up a little bit, see if you can identify what they are, and we're going to play a little game at the end with our grid here to see if you can work out how a rhythm would look after hearing it. So, my turn, your turn. I'm going to clap each of these rhythms first of all, and I want you to just repeat them after me. So, T, T, ta, ticka, ticka, ta. Ticka, ticka, ta. T, ticka, T, T. Ta, ticka, ticka, ta, ticka, T. T, 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 ta, ah. Did you get it? We'll do that one more time, just so that we've absolutely got the right rhythms. So again, my turn, your turn, from the top. T, T, ta, ticka, ticka, ta. Ticka, ticka, ta, T, ticka, T, T. Then line 3, ta, ticka, ticka, ta, ticka, T. T, 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 ta, ah. You got on all right? I think you've probably got it now, so I think what we should do is do the whole thing from the beginning to the end, going along the rows, keeping our pulse and feeling that pulse, but clapping the rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. T, T, ta, ticka, ticka, ta, ticka, ticka, ta, T, ticka, T, T, ta, ticka, ticka, ta, ticka, T, 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 ta, ah. That catch you out? Well, this time what we're going to do is we're going to say the whole rhythm, but we're going to keep the pulse, just so that we can internalize that pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4. T, T, ta, ticka, ticka, ta, ticka, ticka, ta, T, ticka, T, T, ta, ticka, ticka, ta, ticka, T, 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 ta, ah. Good. So I think now by this particular video, we've really hopefully got to understand where the pulse sits and how the rhythm works around the pulse and how the pulse is always steady, but the rhythm might change. So you get some quick notes and some slow notes mixed in. So just before we play our grid game, I'm going to clap one of these rhythms without saying the rhythmic pattern. I'm just going to give you the pattern with my hands. And I want to see whether you can work out whether it's number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. So, which one is this? Here it is again. I think the last type of note hopefully gave it away there, because there's only one of those on the board at the moment. Did you get the fourth one? The fourth rhythm was the one that I gave you. Let's try another one. Which one is this? Have you got an idea? Here it is again. Did you get number 2? If you did, well done, that was correct. We'll do one more. Let's see if you can work out which one this is. Here we go. Did you get it? Here it is just one more time, just in case. it was number 3, in fact. There we go. Well done if you got that right. So let's do it the opposite way round this time. We have a blank grid in 2s going across. So what we need to do is feel that pulse so that each square is worth 1 heartbeat. So if we just feel the pulse at that speed, 1, 2, 1, 2, each of the taps is worth 1 of the heartbeats, as I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clap a rhythm, and I'm going to give you a mixture of these sorts of notes. Probably not the half note today. We'll look at that another time. But maybe some ticka-tickas, some TT, some tars, and maybe one of these combinations as well. So we'll have 2 goes, and I want you to see if you can work out what rhythm I'm clapping you and how it would look in the grid. I'm going to give you this 2 or 3 times just to make sure you've definitely got it. So here it is for the first time. Okay. After 2, 1, 2. Now you might have got some of that, so you might be able to identify little bits of it. Here it is again, see if you can identify a little bit more. So 1, 2. Now, if you are really observant, you might already have noticed that all of these boxes here simply have a tar in there. Now, if you'd spotted that, that means you've already got 50% of the rhythm. And if you'd also noticed that the first 2 boxes were also tars, that means we've actually only got to work out 3 of the boxes. Let's hear it one more time. See if you can work it out. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to write in the rhythm that I gave you. Now we've already established then that that was a tar. So are all of these. Did you spot that we had a ticka-ticka in here? Just going to write this in shorthand like that. Whoops, that's not very good. And then we had a TT here. And then here we had a combination of a ticka and a T. So in fact, that was the rhythm all the way through. Should we have a go at one more? See whether you can get it? Let's just rub this out. And I'm going to keep the same number of boxes. So we're still just filling 8 boxes with a rhythm. And, whoops, there we go. Hopefully that's blank enough now. I'll give it you 3 times again and see whether you can work out what the rhythm is. So, here we go. After 2, 1, 2. That was tricky. Let's try it again. 1, 2. Now again, I have included some repetition in there. Did you spot that these boxes simply just have the tars in them? In fact, so did that one. So actually I've still only given you 3 boxes really to work out. Let's have another listen and see whether we can work out what was here. Did you get it? Hopefully you noticed that both of the rhythms here were the same, but we actually had T ticka, and then the very last box that we were missing at the end was actually ticka ticka, like that. So there we have the rhythm, and we can make this as complicated as we like. In fact, next time I'm going to play you a melody on the piano that uses particular rhythms, and we'll see whether you can work out the rhythm then. And it also means, of course, that we can use some longer notes in there too. So thank you for listening, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next video, and until then, it's bye from me.